Hello everybody. So today is going to be an update to my project. Pan, I've been doing this forever, and really the way I approach it is I congregate an amount of pieces of makeup that I really love, that I use every day, that are basic, that I can use every day, and sort of just go ahead and use them up one by one. That's the only way you can tackle your makeup collection, especially if you're trying to downsize like I am. So let's go through the makeup products that I've been using. First of all, Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution Pigments Illuminating Primer, one of my favorites. I've been using this a while. I've really picked up using it in the last few months because, you know, glowy summery skin. Who doesn't want that? I've been kind of saving it a little bit at one point, but I just need to let go of that I'll save my best for later mentality and just use the best now because I might be dead tomorrow. A little grim, let's move on. So this is really a beautiful primer. It's illuminating primer. The only way this could be any better at all is if it had an SPF to it. Juice Beauty, if you could just put SPF in there, then it would be perfection. That would be repurchasing forever. It's very glowy, beautiful on dry skin. Absolutely does not highlight any texture, and creates a lovely, healthy glow, which is obviously what I'm after here. Really love it. Had been using it a ton. You can see there's a good amount of progress since last update. I don't think this will survive past early fall because I've really been picking it up a lot. Then we have an empty, yay. It's my Youngblood Light Mineral Rice Setting Powder. I've used it up. It didn't last too long for me. It was only 3 grams of product because I did buy it in a set of trial products from Youngblood. Most of what I tried from Youngblood I really enjoyed, and it's a very clean brand. So is obviously Juice Beauty. So clean, organic, absolutely natural ingredients, and nice amount of skincare technology behind it. So Youngblood is hands down a fantastic brand. I really enjoy them. I think they do fantastic products. Some of them did not work out for me, and some of them are my holy grails, and this is a really great powder for dry skin. Although I have dry skin, I still like to set my face so that my makeup lasts and doesn't move throughout the day. I have long days, and I really like to have my makeup sort of work for me and be functional, and I'm never touching up my makeup. I don't even bother carrying anything except for like occasionally SPF powder I'll bring with me if I know I'm going to be outside and I need to renew my SPF. That's about it. That's the most I wear. I bring lip balm with me or a lipstick when I go out on occasion, but mostly lip balm. That's it. I don't bring touch-up stuff. This works really well. Doesn't go blotchy. You know, doesn't control my oil because I don't have much oil. I'm really dry, so I'm not sure that would be enough for you if you are oily skinned. But for dry skin gals out there like myself, or boys, who really enjoy setting their makeup in place and having it hold, this is really good. I do recommend it. And for those of you who are looking for hypoallergenic, clean ingredients, do it. This is good. I might repurchase in the future, but right now I have quite a few powders to get through, so I'll just focus on what I have for now. But I'll always keep in mind Youngblood. If I need to purchase a powder at some point in the future, I will purchase Youngblood for sure. Not right now though. Just trying to get through the crap I already have. Then we have an Illamasqua highlighter. This is really beautiful. I've been raving about it ever since I've had it in my project pan. This is Illamasqua Cream Blusher in the color Lies. In fact, this is a highlighter. Do not be fooled. As you can see, this is not a blush. It is beautiful though. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's creamy. It doesn't set on skin, so if you hate the idea of creamy highlight kind of sticking as a cream on your face, you will not like it. But if you do like, so say RMS Beauty highlighters, this is kind of in the same vein, and I really have enjoyed it. In the last little while, I'm running very low. I don't think it'll survive past the summer. Another product that I'm using as a highlight basically is this Meteorite Baby Glow Touch from Guerlain. I don't think the product's worth the money, honestly, but I'm enjoying wearing it as a light highlighter. And as you can see, I've been picking away at that corner. If you remember my previous update, then you probably will be able to tell that this is basically the damage I've done. I use a little spatula, a little metal spatula, very hygienic, to scoop a little bit, and then I put it on my fingers, and then I blend it with my fingers on my skin. Easy to use, again, I don't think this will survive very long because, you know, I've really been picking up this one. I haven't been picking up the Illamasqua as much right now. I've been really focusing on that one. The single eyeshadow that I'm using like crazy, and I know that I'm almost actually out of it. This is MAC Patina out of my little MAC quad. Why did I pick that one? Because that is my favorite everyday color. I've gone through several pans of these. Today it's on me. This is what you get with that one. I love the look. I would love to find a cleaner alternative. If I don't, I might repurchase Patina from MAC, but I would love to have shadows that actually give me some skincare benefits as well. MAC is not one of them, but the color is absolute perfection for me. Like I said, this is just a wash of color all over my lid, and that's it. That's the look. Like I didn't even do liner. This is all I did today with a mascara and a loud lip and almost nothing on my skin. So, you know, this is a color, like this is the kind of color that you reach for over and over again. And you can see that I do, obviously. So this I don't think will survive too long. I urge you to check it out if you are still buying from MAC. It's one of my very favorites from them. Then let's move on to some pencil products. This Ultimate Brow Highlighter from Wet n Wild I left open and it dried out. So I try to sharpen it, as you can see, to get at the creamy part of the product, and it's all dry and kind of nasty. So I am tossing it and counting it as done. I wasn't really reaching for it very much anyway. I was forcing myself to use it, so I'm not sad that it's done. Probably subconsciously I was trying to get rid of it, and that's how it happened. But anyway, dried out, not interested in trying to revive it in any way, so all over with the Ultimate Brow Highlighter. Then we have Lancome Crayon Kohl in Black Coffee. So this is a dark brown liner. I think I've been reaching really more for dark brown over black for a while. And if I'm wearing a pencil liner, this is the only one I've been wearing for a really long time. It was about this long when I initially purchased it, and now it's shrunk to this little pitiful nubbin. And what I think is going to happen is within the next 2 weeks, I'll probably hit the end of the shelf life for this one, meaning that I probably won't be able to sharpen it much further. But I think there's still a couple of sharpenings left in that guy, and then after that it's going to be over and I'm going to be moving on to something else. I think I'm going to include, instead of this one, I'm going to swap it once it's done for a liquid liner, because I kind of feel like I've been neglecting my liquid liner, and I think some cat eyes would be fun to do. Then we have another Crayon product that is finished again. So I finished a lot of products this month, guys. You should be proud of me. This is Cruella from NARS. Their matte velvet lip pencil. This kind of the color I've been wearing for the last 6 months. If I'm wearing a red lip, it was this one. It's over. It's done. It's gone. No more NARS. And I gave away my backup for it. I can't sharpen it any longer. And I'm kind of happy that it's gone, because I am moving on to greener pastures, and I'll tell you about that also. Then I have a lip balm that has been with me for a little bit, since this spring, I think. And it is a sugar, fresh sugar in rosé. It's one of those really awesome lip balms, some of my favorites. I've been wearing and buying these for years and years and years, ever since I could afford to shop in Sephora, basically. And I mean, they even smell attractive somehow. I love these lip balms, but I'm finding them too heavy for the summer, unfortunately. I still have quite a bit left, but I think I'm going to save it for the fall. It can kind of hang out on my Project Pan until I'm done with Project Pan. But what I have been using instead is this Lowen's lip balm. This is actually what's living in my purse right now, instead of that one. And that's not in my Project Pan. I just wanted to mention that, you know, the fresh sugar one, that's quite thick. And in heat, I don't necessarily want this thick healing lip balm on my lips. I want something much, much lighter weight. And this is, to me, a really good alternative, a lightweight alternative to the fresh sugar one. It's iced mini donut flavor. They have a lot of different flavors. This is beeswax base, so if you're super cruelty free, not for you. But it has like a variety of really nice botanicals and oils and glycerin and butters and extracts. It's clean and nice and beautiful, and I really like it. But the sugar one is probably one of my favorite lip balms ever, and I will not I won't move it out of my project pan. It's just too thick and gloopy for the summer. That's what it is. Then we have a lip gloss, and this lip gloss, as you can see, is from Buxom. This is Buxom and Dolly. This is not going to last very long, so huge amount of progress since last time, and quite honestly, I've been wearing this lip gloss a lot, mostly because it has this mintiness to it. I don't wear Buxom, they're some of my favorites, but I don't wear Buxom lip glosses in the winter, mostly because there's a certain amount of mintiness to it and a cooling sensation on your lips, and I don't necessarily want that in winter because I'm already cold enough. But for the summer, this is really refreshing, actually. So do find something with menthol or peppermint or something nice and cooling, something tingling, but not painful. Painful is not good unless you like that sort of thing, which is fine. But for me, the Buxom hits the sweet spot of being a little cooling, but not painful, not tingling, not burning your lips. I don't like that. And I don't suppose that it'll survive. Probably at the next update, this is going to be empty, I suspect. And then the NARS that is out, I'm replacing with another red crayon sort of lipstick. And I have to say, this is really lovely. I've been wearing it in a couple of videos, so you probably have seen this lipstick on me already. This is Bite Beauty, as you know, one of my favorite lipstick companies, Bite Beauty High Pigment Lip Pencil in Pomegranate. And it is gorgeous. It's a very popular color from Bite. It's kind of similar to the NARS Cruella, but brighter. It has a bit more punchiness to it, but it's the same kind of neutral red tone. I think this will probably look great on anybody and everybody, so I'm very excited to include it. It's full, so there's a lot of life in this sucker. Let's get through it. A couple of things I wanted to mention for eyebrows. So today I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. Why do I want to mention it? I have still a very good amount of it left. I don't think I'm slow getting through it. This is pretty new, but a company called Plume sent me a fantastic clean alternative. I'm so excited about this. This actually works really, really well. It's creamier and lighter weight than the Dip Brow. Dip Brow is a little bit thicker. So depending on what kind of texture you like on your brows, they work the same way. This is a little bit lighter weight. But why I love this is for the color. The color is absolutely perfect. It's Ashy Daybreak, and it looks like that. This is a perfect color for me right now. Actually works really well on my brows. This is not what I'm wearing today. I may do a separate video on the Plume. I really like the brush that comes with this thing. I really like the brow pomade. This is fantastic. So what I want to do, since this one's much older than this one, this is basically new, well, completely new. I tried it maybe 10 times now because I really like it, so I've been reaching for it. But this one, I just want to get it out of my collection, to be honest, because I feel like this is older. It's about 6 months old. The other one is about a month old. And I really want to go ahead and get rid of it to, well, get through it. I like the product. The color is not completely perfect. So if you kind of count by my roots, probably that's what the color is. But I have some more tones in my hair, which I would like my eyebrows to accommodate, and the Plume looks better than this one, at least with the hair color I have right now. So I might try to finish this off, but I don't know how long a brow pomade is supposed to last. I'm assuming that these guys last for a long time, so I also don't want the other one to go bad. It's a struggle with makeup. Then we have a Para Cushion Foundation. As you can probably tell, this is not my aesthetic, but it's really fun. I can appreciate the cuteness. Cuteness is not my thing. I don't really care for cute stuff. I think this looks like it's a child's toy, and some people might like it, and I respect that, but not me. It's not my style of product. Although I do like cushions, and this is a really nice Korean cushion. My friend was living in Korea for about 5 years. She brought me back some very generous stuff to try. So this is actually the correct color for me right now. When she did bring it back in early spring, she gave it to me, I believe. It was too dark for me, but now that I caught a little bit of sun, my skin tone is as dark as it's gonna get. This is the darkest I get, guys. True story, pale girl problems. So this is the darkest I get. This is actually fairly tan for me. I will be using this. Probably this is not gonna, cushion foundations don't usually last a super long time. It has medium coverage. You can build it up a little bit, but I really like the sheer coverage aspect of it. I'm barely wearing anything on my skin these days, but right now I have well, I have a little bit of bronzer, but actually no coverage on my skin right now. Just some color on my eyes, some mascara, and a bold lip to distract you all from the fact that I didn't bother too much today. Today's the weekend. I can do whatever I want on the weekend, and I can do whatever I want anytime. Yes, let's stop there. This is a #1 ivory. This doesn't even come in a lighter color. I don't think. Maybe they have zeros. I don't know. So this is actually a really good cushion foundation. Thank you, Kat, for bringing it back for me. I'm really grateful. I can't read much else that's on the back there, so I have no idea about the ingredients or anything else. This is all Korean, but I'll be happily using that guy. So this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Lots of changes. So 1, 2, 3 things that ran out, 3 empties, that's quite good, and 3 new products that I'm including. That's also quite good. I'm happy with the things that I picked, and I think potentially these 2 or maybe these 3 are going to be done by next update. So I'm really flying through stuff here. And some months it's like I have nothing to report, and some months is I have so many things finished. But I think that's probably how it goes for every project panner. I can't speak for everybody, but this is kind of how it goes for me. Things kind of finish in batches for some odd reason. So that's it for today. I hope it was fun for you to get my update on what I've been kind of doing with my project pan. And let me know if you've hit any empties with your project pan, if you're doing one. And if you are, tell me how it's going for you. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.